We Are Earth means to me that we are a lot more connected than we've placed ourselves in the world. We live, we breathe, we grow. We've put ourselves separate, but in actual fact, we're made up of all of the same things.
Agriculture is the biggest economic contributor in Swellendam. It provides work employment for the majority of our community compared to other industries, factories or government jobs. In Swellendam, you're in nature. You feel the soil, you see the mountains, you're close to the ocean, close to the river. This is a breakaway from the city life.
The reason why we're here with a group of students is that we are busy with the Design and Ecology module, which is part of the Design Bricks project. It's a partnership between 3 universities, CPUT, Aho in Oslo, and Hunan University in China. Our task is to develop a teaching module around design and ecology, as we've called it. The main focus there is an immersive learning experience for students to understand where design fits within a more sustainable approach and methodology.
It's very different from what we normally used to. Normally, our in-field research is going on the internet and just looking for references that way. But going out and actually finding the reference and seeing the thing that we're working towards, it's quite different and interesting.
It's very important for young design students to learn how to problematize, is a term that we use, to really understand the problem and then to develop conceptual proposals that can then be taken forward by, in this instance, the municipality here in Swellendam.
My role here for this week is try to engage with the students, understand design thinking, and also gauge where we could co-opt anything that's coming out from this week in terms of a proposal where we can investigate and actually design something together. We physically at the moment don't have any content or material to create awareness. Environmental management is fairly young and new in our municipality, and I've seen this as a great opportunity where we can use experts, young designers, use their skills to help us as a municipality.
So we're using biomimicry as a methodology and an approach and systems thinking really to grapple with the challenges in the situation and the particular context. And we're looking at 5 sectors, which include schools, hospital, big business, big oil business, canola oil business, community action project is one of them as well. And we're looking at these different sectors, these 5 different sectors, quite closely to see how they are tackling the issue of organic waste management within their particular context. Biomimicry is a way of trying to get the students to look to nature for some of the possible ideas, conceptual, creative ideas, and possible solutions. So it's a very careful process. The methodology has kind of 2 directions that you can go in. You can move from biological inspiration towards design solutions, or if you have a design problem or a design challenge in mind, you can actually then go to natural solutions and learn from those solutions and bring them back into the design process.
What we're trying to achieve by being blindfolded and experiencing the world around us is to rely less on what we know and just really engage with what's in front of us, use our other senses.
So if you take away the sense of sight and just use the sense of touch and smell and possibly taste, when you're holding something like a leaf, you are investigating and inquiring what that particular organism might be all about.
The young designers are coming in with the outside lens and seeing things from a different perspective, it's easier for them to identify the gaps and possibly provide a proposal or solution to help all these businesses within our town.
So right now we've got some formal pickers there, guys that have asked us, can we come to the site and remove? So we bring in about 1,000 tons a month total. About half of that is organic, which goes over there. About 20% is builder's rubble, and the rest is general waste. And of the general waste, they're taking out about 15 to 20% of the general waste as recycled material. It's not the best solution to take out recycling at the dump site, it's the worst solution. But while we're educating the public to recycle and to take it seriously, we're doing this until we get to a point that it happens at the house.
What I've learned is that we forget about nature. You know, there's a lot going on that we do, but we don't really think of the consequences. When I go back home, I will think more about where's the scan actually going to go, and now I know.
Going back to the dump and like seeing kids playing in a lot of the trash, the general waste, that's obviously all packaging, and seeing that, knowing that I've been working on it for so many years, it's very humbling and eye-opening. And I feel like we can do better.
In past, it was a linear system where we have got this whole earth, it's abundant, we can carry on forever. We can consume. We figured out that's not going to happen. So now we need to create closed loop systems where we need to have the ethical awareness that we need to take care of our own stuff.
We do recycle, but they all put it together at once, which we learned now isn't probably the best idea because they want to be sorted. We have a compost bin, but we just throw anything in there, so it's probably not working. When I get home, I can probably teach what I learned here to my family so we can better use the compost.
My name's Andrew. I'm a horticulturalist, is what I studied. I got sort of bitten by this whole permaculture bug about 25 years ago. The whole idea behind it is that it's truly sustainable. There's absolutely like millions and millions and millions of tiny living things that's happening in our soil. The more healthy our soil is, the more life there is in that soil, then the better the relationship between the plant's roots and that soil. A healthy plant is more able to adapt to other environmental conditions. We're here at the Unity Community Food Garden. Started about a year ago. Allotment system on private land. Anybody can join. We're asking people for a small donation, and then we give them 100 square meters in which to grow whatever they want for their home. So we have 23 members so far. When somebody sows seeds, there's normally an abundance. There's lots of sharing and trading going on. We're very much working together, although each person has their individual site.
We've run a number of these nomadic pedagogic projects where we take students away from the campus. We've looked at the idea that we are water, and we've really examined the issues of water scarcity and climate change. So earth and soil are a critical factor in the way this planet survives. Soil health, composting, and of course that then takes us to the central challenge around organic waste management and how that can in fact be a part of looking after the earth.
Design as a whole, I know it's very cliche, but it can change the world because it changes the way we view things. The takeaway would be to be more considerate as to why things are happening the way they happen, and have that positive mindset to either change it for the better, or if you don't have that willingness, then contribute in some way that won't necessarily be, again, massive in 5 minutes, but will have massive impact in 10 years for someone else or for some other creature. We shouldn't be trying to run away from nature or trying to destroy it. More included into our daily lives.